And now, Jabroni Studios, in association with Big Herm Productions, is proud to present to you, recording from an undisclosed location in Oakdale, Connecticut, it's Chris Burns, it's Chris Lynch, this is Dysfunction Junction.
Welcome back, everybody. Are you ready for tonight's show? We hope so, because we are bringing the fun by the fistful tonight, and hopefully we'll leave somebody with a cream pie.
Excellent.
So welcome to Dysfunction Junction.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
My name is Chris Burns. On the screen to my immediate right is the co-host,
Mr. Lynch.
and of course, from the home office in Poop Hole, Colorado, the producer extraordinaire, Big Herm, Michael P.S. Herman.
Because of God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
And that's why we do everything in this world, for God and for Jesus.
And for Mr. McMahon.
We'll get more into Sheiky Baby as we go along tonight. But if you read the cut line for tonight, Ratchets, Hatchets, and Hits, let's start with the Ratchets. How about our friend, the cop? Do we want to talk about her a little bit? And then Lynch can get into the virtue signaling assholes.
The team building exercise.
Oh, yeah, there was very much a team building exercise.
Team building exercise coordinator. Yeah.
Now, I didn't see the whole story. I got bits and pieces as we go along. But I guess if I go to the Google machine and type in, I'm going to try cream pie cup and see what comes up. Do you mean big black dick?
No.
No, it's giving me a lot of triple X bullshit. Let's see. What if I type in cop sex? I want to get the names in this. Cop sexual misconduct, Tennessee. There we go. So this from the New York Post.
I was going to say Michigan police whore. That's there it is. There it is.
According to this, it was Tennessee, but she was born in Michigan, according to the story.
Oh, all right, excellent.
So a small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations of wild sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly had steamy romps with 6 male officers, including illicit on-duty liaisons, according to the reports. Megan Hall and her fellow law enforcers allegedly engaged in wild sexcapades that included sending dirty pictures, taking off her top at a Girls Gone Wild party, and even having oral sex with 2 officers at the Laverne, Tennessee police station. What? All right. Where do you want to start with this story? Because then I got the names of the schmucks.
All right. I want to start with, first of all, there's no need. I don't understand the outrage. Anybody who's outraged with the situation has never worked in the restaurant bar industry. There's literally a term called line cook dick.
Yep.
Yeah, for real, I don't understand it. It's usually a scrawny guy. He's got no car, but he's greasy. He's not a true chef. But
he's slinging the meat sword, though.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who's ever worked in a restaurant knows that the staff just humps each other. It's just how it works.
Okay,
it's like working in a hospital.
Sure. Look, the only thing that bothers me about the story is when they're on duty. You're at your job. You get a call. You're balls deep in Officer Megan, and all of a sudden there's a shooting or something. No, fuck you. Herm.
I've got issue with. I know that. Yes, John Taylor, they do with each other, and also the inmates. But with the inmates, it's called rape.
Unnatural butt sex.
Yeah.
Uninvited. Surprise.
The edibles kicked in.
Here we go. Who had 5 minutes on the
I figured I'd get it out of the way.
On the Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that just kind of happens pretty much everywhere.
No, I can agree with that.
Again, I'm not. It's not the same as shagging a waitress. Well, kind of it is. I mean, if you're in the walk-in and shagging a waitress in the middle of the rush, that's kind of the same. And no disrespect to anybody, but it's the same thing as the cop humping when they get a call. You know what I mean? Kind of like when you're needed right now. Let's not. Yeah, well, yeah.
Go ahead, put it up there.
You're deep in the the new hostess.
He did. I mean, he did not have sex
Sexual
with that
relations
woman.
with that woman.
How to not have sexual relations with that woman.
Woman. Or man.
You know, but
What
like
is a woman?
what good is it to be like, the president or an upper ranking officer or the chef of the restaurant if it doesn't get you a little gunya?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
That's a good one. I don't see any reason for outrage aside from the part that yes, they did it.
Yeah, I mean,
work.
the on duty thing, yeah, but if she wants to bang everybody in the force off duty, that's fine. I don't know how it applies to the rule book. Maybe
She
it
only has
doesn't.
to answer to her husband.
I mean, she's got to answer to her
the
husband
divorce lawyer.
and to God to a God if she believes in one.
God or Jesus or Mr.
Yeah,
McMahon.
or Mr. McMahon.
I'm pretty sure that most
Because
police
for God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
McMahon. I'm pretty sure that most police forces have some sort of fraternization policy that says specifically might specifically spell out don't be doinking anybody on duty in your cruiser
That shit.
or on duty in the back of Moe's Tavern.
Yeah. Or in
saying.
Mohegan Park.
Oh,
I'm not gonna swing details, but I know.
Oh yeah.
I was around that world for a long time.
There's spots everybody has, but yeah, I mean,
You see a cruiser parked in the bushes, they're not always checking speed.
I don't really have a
Checking
problem
the
with what she
undercarriage.
did, other than doing it while she was on duty.
yeah, I don't.
No,
give a fuck.
I'm with you guys on this one. You wanna diddle your coworkers? Go ahead and diddle your coworkers. Unless, of course, you work for the Special Olympics, then you're a special kind of asshole, and you should not ever have a job again.
Well, that's manufacturing. That's manufacturing outrage.
Yeah, but
because
those,
I can't wait to hear this.
don't they like keep it in the bubble, and like they all intertwine and hump too, right? It's just they keep it in their own little
Yeah.
special needs bubble. Isn't that
Yes.
really? I mean, to be
Wow.
honest,
All right. Before we all get assassinated, one
not
by
afraid.
one.
I'm 2,000 miles away. Come get me.
If Chris Kyle was still alive, he could stand on top of Lynch's house and hit you with a bullet.
That's right. If he adjusted for curvature of the earth and wind, he could do
That's
it.
right. We got the purple skull of doom here.
That's-
It lights up. Look at
I
that.
don't even know what to say.
Let's see. John says I've seen the police in Waterbury at the Italian Fest with a cup of wine under his cop hat while eating pasta. There's no surprise. Look, if
good
there's
for him.
No,
one
it's the
person,
Italian Fest. Red wine is the correct, beverage.
I'm not saying this to
pasta.
be
I'm just
rude.
saying.
I have mad respect for most law enforcement in the world, but the people that think they can get away with the most in the world are cops.
Yeah, usually because
Of their badge, because of that brother and or sisterhood that goes on amongst the law enforcement community. It's no secret. It's no surprise.
Well,
it's
yeah,
a
you
badge.
got that
It's
blue
a
wall
badge,
of
not a-
silence and the thin blue line. And I'd like to give a shout out to the thin yellow line. That'd be the people working the overnight shift at Waffle House.
There you go.
That are keeping everybody in there safe from all the crazy fuckers. That if you've never been to a Waffle House at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, you
It's
are
an
missing some
experience.
shit. I got a buddy down south, his name's Tom, and to be honest, they have armed security guards with automatic weapons at the Waffle House on Fridays and Saturday nights by his house. So thank you to the thin yellow line.
That's right. The smothered and covered line.
And Chunked. Don't forget Chunked.
Cannot forget Chunked. I apologize.
Expecting a mass shooting at the Waffle House.
No, you're not.
No, they get
you're
out of
not.
hand. It gets out of hand there.
There's
literally.
a fight there
It gets
every
fucking-
single
it's
week.
Fight, and like everybody, all the gangs show up and all the cliques show up and everybody's strapped. So yeah, they've literally got like armed automatic weapon security on site hired for Fridays and Saturday nights because this Waffle House is like the Waffle House to go to.
And the gangs need to knock it off because if you're imposing on someone else's turf, you're already in violation of gang code. So get out of my Waffle House.
Right?
Get out of my Waffle House.
Don't mess with my waffles, bro.
Right? So we're going to go straight. Do we have anything else to add about this hooker and her dumbass friends?
No.
No. Good for her.
All right. So why don't we get to the Hatchets point tonight?
All right, to the
Herm,
Hatchets.
kick it off.
Netflix has got this documentary called The Hatchet Wielding Hitchhiker. It's about a guy that calls himself Kai, who his real name's Caleb.
Caleb.
It was 2003, 2013.
I think it was 2013. I'm going to look it up right now. Keep going.
Basically, a guy was accosting and assaulting a woman, and this homeless hitchhiker came over and smashed him on the head like 3 times with a hatchet. Like not the sharp end, but just like, blunt force trauma type of thing.
The club end.
Right. The blunt end. And saved the day, and he became a meme and a notoriety thing that shot right to the roof. He was on all the shows. But it ended up it was probably how long was it, guys, in the video? Jordan, what is up?
We got Jordan, we got Derek, John Taylor still with us, hopefully.
That's fucking right. That's right.
The only good thing about Monday night is us, except for tonight when the Buccaneers slapped the shit out of the Cowboys.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm trying to stay positive. Chic always positive.
Chic always positive. No, I don't know how I feel about that. I hate the Cowboys and I hate the Bucks.
I'm 5 for 5 in my picks this week. I'm not trying to go one way or the other. I'm just saying that I got a good feeling. I'm going 6 for 6.
All right, Derek, don't hold back. Tell us how you really fucking feel.
It's like therapy for you guys. We are your therapist. How crazy does that sound?
We are the rapist.
The rapist.
You can't spell therapist without the rapist.
Without the rapist.
Right. Okay, so it was 2013, February, when he started to become a hit. Smash, smash, smash in that news report video. And then everything went south for him in May of 2013, when he somehow ended up in New Jersey. And according to him, he got fucked, raped, whatever you want to call it. He woke up with jizz on his face.
Allegedly, this guy met him at the bus station and was like, rather nice guy.
He bummed a ticket off him. He bought the ticket.
Right. He bummed a ticket off him, and basically ended up going back to his house because he had some time and was going to crash. He was looking for a place to crash. His place fell through. Now, the Kai guy did not do well with making plans. The shit was always falling through. So this nice guy said he could crash at the house or something for a little while, right? And then Kai claims that the guy raped him in the middle of the night. But then Kai, you see him and the gentleman the next morning, and the guy buys him a ticket to the train to where he needs to go. He says goodbye. Kai gives him a hug, like all the normal, like
departure,
lovey hippie style shit you would have seen from Kai before. And then he comes back later that night, like I think another place to crash fell through, and he ended up coming back, right? Didn't that what happened?
Yeah, he
came back and asked him if he could stay the night again, and the guy after, and then which seemed out of line because you got raped the night before, supposedly, allegedly, and then the next morning, the guy was dead.
He didn't show up to work. Was he a lawyer?
He was a lawyer, a rather
he was doing court.
He was doing court, and secretary called the neighbor and said, "Can you go check out what's going on?" And the neighbor found him dead in the house. So, yeah. And
now I don't remember where they caught up with Kai, given name Caleb. It doesn't say here in this overview where they caught him. But I know they did in the documentary.
They did in the documentary.
They picked him up.
They picked him up, but he bounced all over the place. He was in California.
Oregon, Canada. He was everywhere. And
Yeah,
from
now,
from February to what was it? I said May, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So from February to May, that short 4-month period, this guy is becoming a sensation. He's on Jimmy Kimmel. He's doing radio. They're driving him back and forth to places just because they want this guy.
Well, because he had no ID. So he couldn't fly and he couldn't take a train. So they had to like drive him everywhere they were going. Like when they wanted him, they had to go get him. But yeah, like the kid, Kai, Caleb, was definitely, you guys definitely are the same as me, correct? The kid was definitely unstable, even when they fucking videoed him the first time.
A little bit, just a little
That's
bit.
a bit of an understatement.
He's whacked.
You know, he's very repetitive about that whole, that confirmation sayings, use the same ones over and over. There's 4 types of love. He seemed all that way, but he also seemed very, like, off.
Yeah. It's something not quite right.
He said stories about how he grew up, and I don't know as if I believe those stories.
I think he's got imagination.
I do too, and I think he needed some attention.
And I also think that there was alternate personalities.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that in the least.
Yeah. So,
but John put it good. Kai was homeless, but at the end of it, he got himself a home. 3 hots and a cot. His entrance fee was getting rid of a lawyer. Not sure what's worse. You know, I look at this guy, and I was thinking about it watching this over the weekend. And before I came here today, I was rewatching the Ted Bundy tapes on Netflix. The amount of delusion it takes, and let's put it this way, you know, Ted Bundy actually went to law school, whereas Kai just thought he was going to dude his way through it. And it turns out he's dumber than a box of shit. So,
well, you can't really be a criminal mastermind when you're a fucking, mental case. You may think you know what you're talking about, but that kid did not know an ass from a hole in the ground.
Hey, Hitler was a special kind of crazy, and he got to be the leader of a fucking country. You know, stupidity and crazy. I mean, sorry, intelligence and crazy aren't that far off from each other.
Well, and he is crazy, but he wasn't that smart to begin with. So,
agreed.
There you go. That's a dangerous combination. At least Hitler was smart. He was an intelligent person.
But again, you can't put one above the other.
Careful how you say that nowadays. They'll accuse you of being something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a
Hitler.
I'm like Kanye. I'm a Hitler lover. Ooh, no. I'm pointing out the fact that the man was extremely intelligent. I don't agree with what he did. I don't agree with his politics, but hey, you're a smart guy. Just using it in the wrong way.
Exactly. You can cure cancer. You can kill 6 million people. He chose the second one rather than the first one.
Right.
You know, I just listened to a podcast where they went through the books of the doctor, and you find out that Hitler and a lot of his staff are hopped up on cocaine almost the entire time of the Third Reich. He was speedballing at one point.
Yeah, he was a well-known opiate addict, and everybody always knew when he was coming down because he started to sweat, he started to stammer.
I don't know, John. I've had some pretty delicious fucking muffins, and if they were delicious enough, I'll climb in the back of a fucking van.
I was gonna say I gotta see the muffins before I gotta see the muffins,
and if they look real fucking good, I'm in the back of the van. I'm just saying.
They don't ask me to help them find their puppy anymore. I'm like, I give a fuck about your puppy. See ya.
No. You got any baked goods back there?
Right? Hey kid, get in the van. We gotta go. I got beer. I need to see the beer first.
I need to see the beer.
Hey
the beer. Then I'm getting.
Hey man, can you help me move this couch? Or be like Silence of the Lambs. Oh, I can't lift this in here. You're a great big fat person, right?
Was she a great big fat person?
Yeah. Edwina Bendel.
Oh, wow.
Was she a large lady?
If somebody needs thicker skin, Buffalo Bill's got some in the back of the house you can borrow.
Doubled up.
Oh, all right. Buffalo.
It's double knit.
Oh, go ahead with Buffalo.
Oh, interesting weekend of football. One definite upset.
Yes, a little Zappa.
Yeah, and I was disappointed in the Chargers, But I think they went into the second half thinking that their shit didn't stink, and they got what they absolutely deserved because
It was scripted.
they just stopped playing
It's
football.
rigged.
It
That
could
nigga
be.
even said afterwards, we couldn't have written a better script.
Oh, somewhere Vince McMahon was smiling.
Yeah. Oh,
It's I didn't know that, John. Thank you. We're gonna look that up. That definitely want to learn more about this.
Yeah,
What's
it's the Zappa song.
Yeah, the Muffin Man.
oh yeah.
About the serial killer and the muffins.
Yep.
See?
Does he live down
Even
on
if
Drury
you-
Lane?
Yes, even if he talks about butt stuff, guys, Lynch is always right on the ball. Or on the butt, depending on what edible.
He's on the balls, all right.
Like a champ.
Oh, you gurgle like a champ, young man.
I have won many a hot dog eating contest.
I don't know that there was any upsets this weekend. I was not upset by any game. My Giants won, which is good. We move on to the next round. And as a what?
Giants fan, lifetime Giants fan.
Lifetime Giants fan since September. And
yeah, I'm kind of doing a Bills route. I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing a Bills route. I got a buddy, my buddy Chris from back east at the barbecue joint. Big Bills fan, so I'm kind of taking up cause for my boy this year. But yeah, I think the Bills deserve it. They've been working real fucking hard, and I think they've got what it takes to actually do it.
I got them in my Super Bowl pick.
Everybody cannot drop fucking dead in the middle of a game. That'd be fucking great. I'm just saying, maybe that's how we finish the shit. I mean, I don't know if Vince has worked that into the fucking Super Bowl. You know, third quarter, 3 players just fucking drop. That, you know, somebody's got to come in. Hacksaw Jim Duggan comes in, hits him with a 2x4. Everybody gets up and wins the game. I'm just saying, I can write scripts.
I just want the signs in Buffalo to pull back from do it for DeMar to, and you do it for God and for Jesus and for Mr. McMahon. Because
that's right. That's right.
The reason we do things in the world.
Because for the God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
So during that Buffalo game, I guess Allen throws his third interception, and he starts throwing his helmet, and there's a fight on the field. And I'm thinking, you know, DeMar wasn't there. He was going to be there. He instead watched from home. And I'm ranting. I'm like, dude, if DeMar was there, they should bring him down to field level, sit him right next to Josh Allen, have him look Allen dead in the eye and go, look, bitch, I died on a football field 2 weeks ago, and you're going to throw an interception? Learn who you are. Learn who you are.
I'd be the first motherfucker on that field to punch that dude dead center in the chest as hard as fucking possible.
Who,
on
Josh
the first
Allen?
Fucking, no, DeMar. On the first fucking play.
Terrible.
What are you doing? I'm going to heart punch that bitch. Watch.
Listen to you.
Let's see how many he's got in him.
Right?
Wow.
Bitch, you think you a cat?
No, but the thing is, go give Josh Allen the right act. You are standing up, you are healthy, and you are throwing this game away. I died on this field, motherfucker, and you better get your shit together.
Right. I died and we didn't even finish the game. What the fuck?
Dude, they say Jesus died for your sins. DeMar died for the Buffalo Bills, and damn it, you owe him.
You guys owe, for real, you owe him a Super Bowl and a win. That nigga died for the playoffs, man. He died for the playoffs.
Fucking ring.
Give him the fucking ring, all right? I don't care if the Vatican got to buy it, whatever it takes, for fucking God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon, we need to get that boy a ring.
Right. I think no matter who wins, he should get a ring.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, with like built-in medical alert information on it. Yeah,
I can't get up.
Yeah, like this is his blood type. This is his heart rate. It's a smart ring. It tracks his heart rate.
Wow,
the whole thing. You know,
you guys are going to hell in every religion. I want you to know that.
I'm not the Jewish one. Not the Jewish one. I support the Jews wholeheartedly.
Everybody supports the Jews in one way or another. We all love the Jewish community.
I don't even mean it that way.
No, I mean it. We love the Jewish community.
Okay, Kanye.
No, I do actually. I really do.
Some of the nicest people I've ever met are from the Jewish community.
Yep.
The Portuguese community, not so much.
On the planet are Jewish, and I'm not gonna lie. They got one of the closest
Yeah, they did it by the book. It was already written, John. He had to go. He knew it. Let's not do this. Let's not disparage the good goddamn name of Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus. It's on his birth certificate. It says Jesus H. Christ. I know, because that's my father used to call him.
Yeah, it's Harold.
Jesus H. Christ. I don't know what the H means.
It's Harold.
I'm holy. I don't know.
Oh, now I got a new one.
Jesus, holy Christ. I don't know.
Jesus H. Christ. I do remember that one.
Jesus H. Christ on a popsicle stick.
All right, so going from death to another, DeMar is still alive. We know this. But
dude, for real, he's the new NFL Jesus. He rose from the dead on the third day.
They start calling him Yeezy.
I mean, really, it was 3 days later. He was waking up. So
Okay.
That's NFL Jesus.
I'm going to get slapped in the mouth the next time I see certain people, but I have to do it. For DeMar so loved the Bills, he gave his life for you.
That's what I'm saying. Our DeMar, who are in Cincinnati, hallowed be thy name. Thy ring will come. Thy ring will come.
Your heart is done.
Your heart is done.
God damn. All right, listen.
On AstroTurf or natural grass.
I was a tad bit upset. Wow. I was a tad bit upset. Actually, I was a lot upset, not to the tune of this is one of my heroes, but Lisa Marie Presley passing away this week was a sad day. But I have to take Rolling Stone to task. I'm not going to give him the asshole of the week. Because it's too easy to pick on Rolling Stone. But when the headline reads, Lisa Marie Presley, 54, hit songwriter and singer. No, she had one hit. It was a good song. She never had a hit album. She had the one hit single. When you think of a hit songwriter, you can name off 50 or even 20 great songs that they wrote. Lisa Marie wrote one great song. And even then, she had 3 co-writers. So Rolling Stone can suck all the dicks in the bag, put them back in the bag, let them dry out, and then resuck them. Stop.
Well, you've also got a grade on the chart that she was charted on too.
It was the Billboard Top 100. So it was actually a really good single, and it went to like 40 or 35 or something.
But Billboard primarily, for the most part, and I did the research today. I was looking it up. Primarily, she charted on what Billboard refers to as the adult pop airplay chart. In other
interesting.
Words, it's adult pop on the radio. Not her. It doesn't count streaming. It's just airplay and done that way.
All right, I'm looking it up now because I want to make sure I got this right. Its highest chart position.
Number 18.
She went to number 99 out of the 100.
18. She had two top 10 albums.
You have adult pop airplay, and as well as on basic pop airplay, it went to number 34. That's the one I was looking at.
Right. And on the adult pop airplay chart, she went as far as 18. But that and the albums technically on those within those chart genres were top 10 albums. Now, that doesn't make, when you factor in the top 100 straight. Like the top 100 is the top 100 and it's all over the place. It's you know what I mean? That those albums never actually made the top 100, like the Billboard top 100. They made the list of adult pop airplay chart.
Okay, I want to go to John. Go ahead, please finish. I want to hear
when
this.
When you averaged them all out, she never went close.
No. I am going to challenge John's statement, though. Half of it's right and the other half isn't. She really did. She hung on to her dad's name. And it was not that she hung on to it. She had no choice. When you're Lisa Marie Presley, you are Lisa Marie Presley in capital letters.
Right.
Not at all talented. She ran Elvis Presley Enterprises up to and including about 5 years ago when she sold it to a marketing firm. Priscilla still owns majority in the company, but she ran that business. It was her and Priscilla that got the Elvis stamp to be a thing, and all the merchandise. Herm, the '68 comeback special doll. Come on now, that was the most beautiful thing ever. I loved that thing.
I still got that.
You're great human being for
I
that.
still got it.
But yeah, all the stuff you see out there with his name on it, the concert tours where he's not actually there. Oh, as a performer, I agree with that. She had one good song. The rest of them were pap, complete 100% pap. They were basic, if you will.
Well, since we're on the Elvis train here, real quick, I came home last night. My wife had just started
Did he
watching.
die too?
Huh?
Did Elvis die too?
A long time ago.
Okay, just checking.
When I got home from work, my wife had just started watching the movie Elvis. I was very pleasantly surprised by that movie.
It was fantastic.
He was really fucking good.
I thought it's
Really good. And I didn't know that was. I didn't know why it was. I didn't understand that it was told from Colonel Parker's perspective. That it was his, his point of view as his life and rise and fall. I knew Colonel Tom Parker was a fucking shyster. I've heard that story a million times over. That he wasn't who he said he was or where he claimed to be from.
What is this? What is this? What is this blasphemy?
Yeah, and you don't put your dick lips all over the good goddamn name of Sylvester fucking
What
Stallone.
the fuck is this shit? What the hell?
Come on, stop, or my mom will shoot is a cinematic classic.
I'm gonna have to disagree with his statement.
Okay, he has had his plenty of fair share of stinkers, but no, he's a pretty badass actor.
Yeah, but he's also gone into movies where he knows it's not like Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. He didn't go in with that trying to be fucking Rambo. It was totally like
Cha-ching.
He'd already been made at this point. He was trying humor.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying humor without the role of doing it with what's the fucking movie where he's the gangster and the daughter.
Oscar.
Yes, Oscar was his first attempt at comedy while still holding on to that tough guy image. Stop or My Mom Will Shoot was his first attempt at comedy without that role. I mean, he was the badass police officer, but it didn't really come down through the role the same way it did with his other attempt. He did. I am going to defend them. I mean, he made Rocky, and he made Rocky and Cuff and Link. And yo, Paul, your sister's over here.
What was the name of the dog?
Oh, it was. I just saw it the other day. It was the big fucking dog.
It's a B name, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's Butt.
Hey, yo, Butkus!
Butkus. I was like,
yeah,
it's a football player, dude. It's a football player. But yeah, I think he's had some excellent, great movies. I think he's had a few that were not up to the par of his action style movies, but
you can make.
I gotta be honest. He's absolutely amazing in Tulsa King.
Yes.
That's a great show.
He's absolutely amazing. He plays the role great, but he plays the humor really well, and the sarcasm he uses. It's really well written.
It's kind of like he wrote it.
Well,
yeah,
you can hear that. You could hear that.
Yeah, I mean, he
hear
did.
him writing
He's like the executive something on that.
I would like him one day before he croaks to do Moby Dick, and I want him to be the captain. Hey, yo, Paulie, I'm gonna go catch the whale.
Hey, yo, what are you crazy? Hold on, I gotta spit on myself. What are you
That's
crazy?
right. What are you crazy?
You're gonna crap thunder and piss lightning.
That's right. I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. But that's the beauty of a lot.
Make him humble.
And then what? Stop it. You can't cut it off.
Make him humble and then fuck his ass.
Thank you, Shiki. Oh.
Can't make this up.
Oh, look, there's a certain in most of those
come on,
movies.
man. You're going to pull Bruce Willis? Do I have to pull the whole Bruno thing out? Slow your roll.
Bruno.
I'm gonna
Do
give
I
him
have to bring out the return of Bruno? Whoa.
I'm going to have to give him Tom Hanks, though. I will say Tom Hanks is a more rounded
yeah,
actor.
but he is. Absolutely. but even he had bosom buddies.
Sly stays in his lane. I like
Peter-
Bosom Buddies.
I did too, but it was a great show. But it was not a great show.
No.
No, but it was entertaining.
But we liked it at the age we were at.
Of course, you get to see Donna Dixon walk her giant boobs across the screen every week. Who wouldn't be a fan?
What'd you say?
Great show.
It was no, Jennifer. It was an all right show. It was kind of funny in a weird, fucked up way back in the day. That's why it was so hilarious.
No, if you did that shit today, it'd be called Tuesday.
It would just be called Tuesday.
What is a woman?
Oh, you didn't know Bosom Buddies, did you?
I can't make the emoji happen here. Damn it.
Bye.
Oh, it's in the group chat. See, John, this is why you're going to be banned from the show. I can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up.
You can make a movie about Rocky, about Sylvester Stallone trying to get that movie made.
Yeah.
I mean, it went through so many studios, and he begged so many people.
No, you want to see him try and get another movie made? Watch him try and get what was it? What was the movie? The second movie after Staying Alive.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
one where his brother wrote all the fucking
Frank
songs, and Tony Manero was now trying to be the dancer with the ballet with the English dancing chick.
Oh yeah, that was.
That was Staying Alive.
Yeah, it
Staying
was
Alive.
That's right, Staying Alive, because Saturday Night Fever was the original.
And if you remember in the
yes.
beginning of that movie, Tony Manero is walking the streets, and Stallone turns around and looks at him, and then keeps walking.
It keeps walking, yes.
And he directed it, executive. John, you don't really get banned. That's just something we say, and
Yeah, no,
canceled.
it's not an actual thing. It's just it's a sentiment more than a
yes,
an
it's
actual
more of a
action.
feeling. Yeah.
I've been banned more times than I'm actually on the show.
We've stolen it from a
Matt Walsh. I'm not gonna lie, we stole it from Matt
I was
Walsh.
just gonna say a definitely right leaning show. It's just
Yes. All right. So, are we ready for the hits portion of the show,
all right.
ladies and gentlemen? Questions from the hat.
Questions
back.
from the hat.
And what Herm is going to do, he's going to explain the rules, and I'm going to throw out a little caveat. If one of you guys out there has a question you'd like to throw in the hat, put it in the comments, because we try to answer them.
We do.
We do. Just show up at the
All
treehouse.
right, so here's the way it is. I have one die, and we have 5 questions each. Some of us have 6, but we're going to discount 6 if we roll one, and I'm going to roll until I get a number. I got a list over here of what answers we get for the questions, and I'm going to roll the dice, and then we're just each going to ask our question.
That's usually how it works.
That's usually how it works.
So while we wait for Herm to figure his shit out,
I've got it. I had to open
All
up
right.
today's questions. All right. So
All
let's do a roll.
are you going to fart, Lynch?
I think he's pushing one out. I think he's pushing one out.
My man's sliding to Biden right here
All
on
right.
air.
All
My
right.
toilet.
Oh,
My toilet
I
chair.
never got-
I'm telling you, my toilet seat.
I never got a question 5. Shit. All right. So we did roll 4. I'll have to come up with a question.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. So we're going to start with he's the man in the middle. Question number 4.
All right. If you could delete 1 year of your life from the record, what year would it be and why? And you don't have to give me a calendar year. You could say, oh, it was the year that this happened, or I went through a lot of problems in this particular year. Just give me a perspective, like a 365 days you'd like stricken from the record forever. And it doesn't have to be mean either.
Stricken from the record how? As in,
Like when the
we don't
story of your life,
we won't remember it, and it
That's
never.
correct. When the story of your life is written, you and everybody else on earth will never remember this year. I went deep.
So if I could quantum leap this shit.
Right? You know, you guys are thinking. I like this. Hope you guys watching at home are thinking about it too. You know what? I'm just going to throw it out here. Go ahead, please. You just said you had an answer. Good.
I have an answer, but if I delete that part of my life, I wouldn't be the same person I am right now.
Okay. Okay.
And that would be the year I started drinking heavily.
Okay.
I mean, because I wouldn't have ended up in rehab, but I think that was one of the that happened to me in my life. So,
Absolutely. By the way, folks, in just a little over a month, Lynch will be celebrating 1 year clean and sober.
365 days, one day at a time, baby.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
all well and good.
So that's my answer. Is that the year that really kicked me in the ass was 2014, the year my dad died.
Okay.
I could delete that and move along, but again, it wouldn't. Maybe we wouldn't be talking like this. Maybe who knows? Who knows where the path could have led? But it is an interesting question.
And it wasn't like, and you took it to a really good perspective, saying, well, if I take this year out, everything after that, the dominoes don't fall the same. So what I would say is my answer is going to be year one. I couldn't speak. I shit myself all the time. I don't remember it. Neither should everybody else. I just get born and then boom, happy first birthday, Chris.
That used to be my Friday nights.
I'm not touching that. I am not touching that. No, and John, that's exactly what he's saying. John, in the comments today, he would agree, but without that experience, you would not be able to grow. I think we are all in agreement with that one.
Yeah, it's symbiotic. One has to be with the other. Honestly, well, Mike's still formulating an answer here.
Yeah, I'm curious because he's been thinking long and hard.
I have, and for me, it's because of the parameters. I would erase the last year.
Do tell. Oh, never mind.
Because if the last year never happened, we go back to, we just opened 2023 with everybody still here.
I like it.
Yeah.
So,
I like it a lot.
We just pick, because we just wipe it out. So I just wipe out the next year and we just pick up 2022 where we are. It's gone.
Okay. And for all the right reasons, bro. Again, with these questions, there's no such thing as a wrong
like Groundhog Day.
Right. Unless Lynch gives it.
Right. Right.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Joe Boo.
He makes no need for it. He buys it, has no use for it. He uses it, neither sees it nor feels it. Yeah, I'm gonna put John's question up. It's more like a riddle, but it's not a question for the hat. He who makes it has no need for it. He who buys it has no. There you go. Where's Derek when we needed it?
Mm-hmm.
We got a real life mortician in the fandom, and he's not here to answer that question. But good shot, John. Good shot. All right, who's next for question 4?
It's me. And my question 4 was, can you name one Lisa Marie Presley song?
Yes, Lights Out.
Yeah, me neither. That I knew you would be able to, but I could care less.
I understand.
I didn't know she ever released any type of music.
I'll send you the video. It's a decent song.
That's how little of shit I gave about Lisa Marie Presley.
Look, as a lifelong Elvis fan since life, I knew the album was coming out. I bought the CD. Again, there was Lights Out and there was 9 fillers. So basically,
you bought it, you were disappointed, and there it is.
Yeah, but still on my streaming service to this day, Lights Out is on there because I thought it was a good song. They don't call me the Ayatollah of rock and roller for nothing. I would know that shit.
See, I loved Elvis growing up, and I still like Elvis. I think he was a hell of a musician. He had 3-octave range. You could sing the hell out of a song. My favorite song by Elvis is Suspicious Minds.
Yes. Yes.
My grandmother, on my dad's side, was a huge Elvis fan. So that a huge impact on me growing up. I love him, but after he died, we were all fairly young when he died. I mean, what was that? 77,
maybe
right?
6. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in 7.
Herm was half a day old.
I remember him dying. I remember him being in the tabloids for the next 10 years. Elvis is in my refrigerator. Elvis is in my underwear. That kind of stupid
Yeah,
shit.
he is, baby.
You know, alongside with Bat Boy. You know, another Bat Boy sighting in Guatemala. But yeah, and that's a question I ask myself often. Is what? Or actually, kind of one question, but you know, what would if he hadn't died? Done. You know, how different would the music world be right now?
That's a good question, but it's
Yeah,
tough to answer because he was doing the nostalgia tour.
And it's not just him. I'm asking that about. If you look at the history of music, you got Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, all died at age 27. Okay, what would the world like to be if Jimi Hendrix had lived and continued to innovate and continued to write music? I mean, he was already an influence on musicians that came up behind him, up until the time he died.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with Janis
I'm going
Joplin.
to say it loud for the people in the back.
Jim Morrison.
Jimi Hendrix wasn't as good as everybody gives him credit for being.
No, he was a decent guitar player, but his big
He was
thing
an all right guitar player who was good at improving his work.
Yes. So that's what I mean by innovating. Mm-hmm. He played right-handed guitar right down. So innovation number one. He
That wasn't innovation.
Distortion.
That was because that nigga was poor and couldn't afford to buy what at the time was overly expensive as a left-hand guitar. Back then, you didn't learn you didn't cut with scissors with the left hand either. You were forced to do it with your right. That was poverty, not innovation.
My favorite thing to do to people when I know they're stupid, and I'm not saying any of us are stupid, or any of you folks out there are stupid watching us, but if you know somebody is truly stupid, send them to the store to buy a left-handed screwdriver.
Yep.
Good night, John. We'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Blinker 5 gallons of blinker fluid.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So next question, right?
Wait a minute.
That wasn't my number 4, but I'm going to use that spot.
Okay.
Oh, did we not get his question?
No, he said he's going to replace it with the one he just asked.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Breaking the rules.
Favorite Elvis song. Look, see, it's not me breaking the rules this time.
I know.
It's not me.
I'm kind of impressed.
My favorite Elvis song is Mama Like the Roses.
That's a good one. I still love CC Rider, and I still love, what's the name of it? That's All Right, Mama.
That's all right. Yeah. That's all right.
All right, we are asking question number 1.
Question number 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who starts?
I'll start. No, have Lynch start.
Okay. It's funny that they came up in this order. I just want to let you know.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. So my question. You have 1 hour. But you have 1 hour, unlimited budget. You're let loose in the gourmet of gourmet shopping centers. What meal would you make?
Herm's got to go first.
I need some time on this.
Because I'm a basic bitch when it comes to that stuff. But I would get probably the absolute finest cut of meat you can find. I want vegetables from all around the world. I want to eat like I'm Idi Amin and I'm getting killed tomorrow. I want the best pastries from Italy, Greece, London. Hell, the cake lady down here in Norwich who makes the best cheesecake in the freaking world, right up there with my friend Nick's mom. It's got to be comforting. You know, we talked about last week about the movie The Menu and how everything was an experience, and you know, he says savor everything and do this. That's great, but you're giving me an hour to have anything. I want it to be comforting, and when that hour's done, I want to burp and I want to pass out.
That's after every meal.
Not really.
Now, my answer is pretty much the same. No,
Uh-oh.
that was
No,
that was Herm House.
That's mine outside.
It doesn't
It's not,
qualify?
it's not my choir. No, it's got to be at least 3 or more.
Okay.
It's just one. It's
What?
Laverne. She's a little mouthy.
A little. A little. That's like saying the Iron Sheik was a little high.
Yeah, right. He only used a little bit of cocaine.
Right? But he's always positive.
No, that's my base same basic answer,
And
Chris.
that was a great feeling.
That's basically my Chris. I want the best of the best. I don't. There's no theme. There's no rhyme. There's no reason. I just give me the most expensive fucking thing. Everything is most expensive. I want to try it at least once, and so maybe some crazy shit in there too, like Rocky Mountain Oysters or shit like that.
Them fuckers are cheap.
They're all over the place.
They're a dime a dozen where Herm lives, while the eggs are $7.50.
Literally.
They're a dime a
Right. The sheep's testicles are cheap as fuck.
But
Can
the
I get
eggs,
2 nuts? Can I get 2 sheep's nuts over easy?
Honey, we can buy 3 eggs or 74 sheep's nads. All right, the nads it is. Okay. You got it, babe. Nuts. Balls for breakfast.
Balls for breakfast.
D's nuts for breakfast.
Oh shit.
Let's see if we got an unlimited budget. There's a little tiny island off Japan that has wild cows, and it's called Mishima beef. Fuck Wagyu. Fuck everything else. It's called Mishima beef. And the cows have a level of marbling naturally that makes Wagyu look like pot roast. And they only slaughter like a dozen cows a year, so that the herd replaces itself and it does its thing, and it's very limited run. But it's like 8 times the expense of Wagyu beef. It's just amazing, and I'd like to try a steak of one of those cows before I die. The rest of the meal doesn't really matter because we're talking about a $4,000 steak. Just serve it with a potato and a veg, and let's go. Maybe bring me a Caesar salad.
Would you like rice pilaf or vegetable?
Yes.
So you want this cut of beef at like the 99, but they have to cook that nice and special, and then you get the rice pilaf and the broccoli de jour.
That's what I'm. Yeah. See, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Nothing brings out the flavor of this Japanese steak like some ketchup.
Ugh,
for real.
it's like some A1.
Oh. I like A1, but it's not the be-all, end-all. A well-cooked steak doesn't need to have anything put on it, but sometimes you crave that little right here thing.
That little extra tang.
That's what I'm talking about.
Booty tang.
I'm not real big on the A1.
No. So who asks their number one next?
We'll go with me.
Okay.
All right. So my number one question is: aside from yourselves or the 3 of us, who do you think? Anybody in the world? It's got to be a real person. Can't be a fictional person. It has to be a real person. 2 people that you think would be awesome grandparents. Okay, so
they have to be real people.
Okay. So here's mine. Okay, the perfect grandma and grandpa couple is Helen Mirren and just crazy and creepy enough, but still likable, Rob Zombie.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good couple. Very polarizing.
Helen Mirren and Rob Zombie. There's the perfect grandparents. Tell me that wouldn't be a fucking fun house.
It would be. That would be. It would be pretty much a blast. I'd say.
How do you top that, bitch?
Oh.
Elton John and Donna.
Wow. I'll take that. Oh. This will only mean something to about 4 people on Earth, but we have talked about them on the show before, way back when we first started. Mike, it would be our old neighbors, Bobby and Heather.
The Bickersons.
The Bickersons. Could you imagine Grandma and Grandpa sitting around, the little grandkids
Heather,
running
your
around the
cunt's
house?
showing.
There it is. Kids, don't look at Grandma. Her cunt's showing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo,
He
for
said
real.
that out loud.
These were some serious. They were from Rhode Island. No, nothing held against Rhode Island.
No disrespect.
All right. They probably weren't great people there, and I apologize for anything they did to you as well.
They were probably South Providence.
Yeah, like real South Providence. They were not.
Classy.
Yeah, we called them the
No filter.
Bickersons. No, and as soon as somebody said something, the other one, oh, Bobby, are you fucking kidding me? You leave your dirty there. Oh, God. We called them the Bickersons. You could hear them through the wall arguing all the fucking time.
We were sitting out back on lawn chairs, drinking beer and having a good time, and Heather was a cute girl, I will say that. And she was wearing these little shorty shorts, like Larry Bird shorts. And she sat down.
Short, like booty shorts, you know?
And she sat down in the chair, and she didn't quite get to the point where you cross your legs when you're sitting in the chair. It didn't take Bobby 3 seconds.
Sitting right across the room. He's like, Heather,
your cunt showing.
This is like the first time we've met them, and we're in the living rooms introducing ourselves.
Oh, I thought we were out back. I'm sorry.
We were, yeah. I distinctly remember it in the living room. It happened a lot. It could have been both.
Hey, I'd have thrown it if she'd given me the shot, but Bobby was unstable. I might have gotten shanked. Yeah, those to me would be the perfect grandparents.
Wow.
Just for the comedy factor alone.
Oh, Lord.
I think we just lost Herm. Herm.
That's fucking beautiful. The Bickersons as grandparents.
Oh, well, I told you, I don't know how this came to be, but my 4 and my 1 are kind of linked. If you could relive 1 year of your life, what would it be and why? Don't everybody think at once, you guys. I can hear the fires roaring as I struggle to fill the dead air. That retard 1 and retard 2 are sucking all the fucking oxygen out of the room.
2021.
Okay. I understand. No explanation needed.
2021.
Okay. I like it.
Everything else I'll take. 2021.
I like it.
I'd like to do that one again.
Very much understood.
From where I sit in 2023. I would do that year again.
Okay. Fantastic. Lynch?
Probably the year I got married, 2004.
Hmm.
That was a great year. Actually, it would be 2004 into 2005. From like June 04 to June 05 was a really big slice of my life that I loved.
Fantastic. I like it.
It looks like you're empty there.
My coffee's out.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, whatever will we do?
Wow. I'm gonna go with only because for my answer I want to change. I just want to change something about that year, but it was a fun year. 1990, my senior year of high school. If I could change something and go relive it, I don't know. You guys took it your way, and I like your way. If I had to be forced to answer that way, I'd say 97.
Is this rectifying a regret?
Yes.
That's a perfectly good reason to do something.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's a good.
But if I'm going by the way you guys answered it, which again, no right or wrong, I'm going to go with 97. I can't think of a bad time ever that I had in the year 1997. Everything was fun from top to bottom.
Yeah, I mean the Broncos won a fucking Super Bowl. So
yeah, I forget. I want to forget that part. Yeah,
we started the year off with that, so everything after that was gravy.
Actually, the Packers won in 97. You guys won in 98 and 99. Don't test me on this.
Well, it's all right.
All right.
Close enough.
The Ayatollah of Super Bowl. on that, thank you. I'll be here all week. Enjoy the veal. Who wants to? Well, Herm has to roll.
Are they in a tent?
Or did we get your number one, Michael?
Yeah, it was who was the grandparents.
Okay. Lynch, did we get your number one?
Yeah, I already said Elton John and Madonna.
No. I mean your question.
Your question.
Oh,
Shoot.
no, no, because it's right here in front of me.
What's question number one?
If, again, food related. If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'm glad I'm grown. I'm really glad I'm grown. Because in the past I might have said crunchy Cheetos, but nope, nothing beats a good steak. But it has to be a good steak. I'm not taking no $3 Aldi's cut of meat. I want the good shit for the rest of my life.
You don't like horse?
Not particularly.
This is some tasty ground horse we got here tonight.
Right? You sure this ain't yak meat?
Yak a loin.
Good to
Oh,
keep
the
the yak.
yak groin. Good keep wang up.
Ain't nothing wrong with my wang.
Nothing wrong with my yang.
Oh.
Let's see. One thing, it would have to be a nice diner shitty cheeseburger.
Ooh.
I like that. That's
Just
kind of where I'm going with
nothing
that.
on it, no tomato, no lettuce, just a nice I could eat Louis' lunch burgers till my fucking teeth fall out. Just a nice shitty cheeseburger on a roll, a grilled roll. That's it. Just yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
I could eat those all the time.
mine is a good homemade pizza. I could eat pizza once a week, every day of the week. I love pizza. It's things that even if it's a bad pizza, it's still good.
Pizza like sex. Even when it's not that great, it's still okay.
It's still good. You're still getting it.
Wow. Now I know who the Little Caesars of the bunch are.
Pizza,
Well,
pizza.
I eat that out of necessity, only because I know what I'm getting, and I know what it costs, and I'm afraid of pizza in Colorado.
I call one of my old girlfriends Little Caesar because she proved to be hot and ready.
Oh, there it is.
And $5.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh, you didn't have to give her a hand job in the back of a Yugo?
No,
All right,
no.
So we got everybody's question to what? Oh shit! I gotta
Moving all the way around.
All right, we did. Let's see, we did what? 4,
4 and 1.
and we did 1, and we've got question number 3.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with Lynch. Question number 3.
Oh boy, I have two, but I don't have to decide which one I want to.
I'm telling you guys, dead air is a killer. You guys got to be prepared.
You for yourself.
Oh, see, I numbered them so that when I said we would roll and handle them, they were numbered and I could give them. I'm good.
Yeah, well, whatever. If you're given the possibility, I'll go with this one. Given the possibility, would you rather maintain your current lifestyle, or would you rather be famous? Doesn't matter, and it can be in anything you desire. Race
Well,
car, musician,
I'll answer this one.
chef.
I'll answer this one. I would rather hold my current lifestyle.
I agree.
Because fame doesn't necessarily equal fortune.
Nor does it equal happiness.
Happiness.
Right. And so I would keep my current lifestyle completely 100% because being famous don't mean money.
No.
Not always.
It just means you have to on TMZ when you have a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
when you have a problem.
Probably cost you money.
Probably. So yeah, I'm in agreement with Herm on this one. Keep the life I've got. Fame is fame. You know, I haven't been happier or healthier in a long damn time. Both you gentlemen can attest to all of this. And yeah, I wouldn't trade it. I mean, there are certain things could be different. Yes. But no, I'd rather roll in the now than have fame and problems and a raging cocaine habit. And, they catch me in a hotel room, doing blow off a hooker's ass. That'd be the fun part, but it's the shit you got to do after that makes it terrible.
Cool. I'd keep my current life.
Like the shots for the VD?
Among other things.
Okay. Just
right in the dick.
Just checking.
That
like
creepy crud sticks with you.
Right in the dick!
Oh,
Right in the dingy.
Who's asking the question next?
You.
Good, because I've been waiting on this one. Question number 3. Who do you pray to? God, Jesus, or Mr. McMahon?
Two out of the and Mr. McMahon.
I'll say 2 out of the 3.
I
You pick
never
the 2.
respect the gay. I never respect the fag. You are worse than Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
You guys, if you want hours of comedy, just go look up the Iron Sheik on YouTube.
You are fag. You are punk, little gay. Worse than Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson.
You almost said Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he did. He almost said Michael Jordan.
He did. He said Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. He corrected his ass.
You must not punk.
Oh, Sheiky baby. It all started with, I watched a video years ago. I'm talking 15 years ago. And the title of it was The Iron Sheik Goes Nuts. And that's where all those clips come from that you guys are hearing tonight and we'll hear for the rest of the tenure of the podcast until Herm finds more awesome Iron Sheik quotes.
Some other new awesome quotes for sound.
This is 5 minutes you'll want to relive over and over again. It's watching the Iron Sheik say some most outlandish shit.
The craziest shit.
Oh yeah. And the best part is, in his heart, he believes that shit. All of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
And as Lynch will tell you, he is the best. I don't use Twitter a lot, but when I do, I go straight to Sheiky's page. That's one, like, you never know what that motherfucker is going to say next.
He is so unpredictable. Sometimes it's coherent. Most times it's not. But you're still going to laugh no matter what because he goes all over the place. He is one of my Twitter personalities. Twillo. Yeah, it's Twilight and Twitter together. Twillo.
Willow. Isn't that the movie with the midget?
Yes.
And the magic?
Yeah, it's a woke
Val
Disney
Kilmer?
Plus show now too.
Oh, is it really? Twillo. Yep.
Yeah. Don't watch it. If you were ever a fan of the movie, don't watch it.
Well, I don't give my money to Disney or Disney Plus, so they can go fuck themselves.
I only have it because it came free with a bundle. And there are a couple shows that I do like.
All right.
The Marvel stuff.
And you're one of those Star Wars guys, so you probably watch a lot of those shows like The Mandalorian
and Obi-Wan. Yeah. She-Hulk can go fuck herself. That show was horrible.
Sideways. I didn't even watch it. I just heard people talking about it, about like it's just so pointedly woke bullshit.
I refused. I refused.
Dude,
it's not a real storyline.
And I know you've seen it, but the misuse of the Daredevil character. I
heard about it.
Somebody. I want to slap somebody. He turned him into a bumbling fucking idiot when he's one of the coolest comic heroes around.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my favorite B-listers.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's got a number 3 coming up?
You do, don't you?
I just asked it. Who do you pray to? God, Jesus, or Mr. McMahon?
Oh, excellent. We heard
you ask
Lynch's,
an excellent question.
We heard Lynch's number 3. So I guess it's mine, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 is, given where you are now, what would you what for you would be a life-changing amount of money?
Well, I almost
$5.
$2.98. No.
Buck 380, $750.
Oh, a life-changing amount of money?
Yeah.
I don't know. 100 grand. Like
That's what
like
that's
free
what I'm
and clear
thinking.
out the door. Here it is. Yeah. I don't need $1.5 billion, although I did buy tickets to try to win $1.5 billion.
So did I.
And I thought about it. I'm like, if I won that, I'm going to be dead in a week because either someone's going to try to knock me off, probably my daughter,
I can't run that fast. And
or I'm going to get that swimming pool filled with Crown Royal and I'm going to beat the shit out of every lifeguard that tries to pull me out.
Yeah, man. That's a hell of a way to go. I always say, if you're doing quick math in my head, like 300,000. Pay off what we owe and just have enough cushion for a couple of years. I mean,
Nice.
pay off the house, pay off the car. We only have one car payment. It's hers because she drives the brand new vehicles.
Mhm.
I drive whatever the fuck's sitting in front of me. But yeah, even if I hit $1,000 on any lotto, scratcher or pick a number, money. I mean, it may not be as life altering as 100,000, but $1,000 would be comfortable for right now.
Nice.
You know, I'm not greedy. I'm happy if I win a free ticket, or enough to buy a couple more tickets.
There you go. What about you, Herminator?
well, for me, I would have to say it's
A trip to the sock drawer.
yeah. I would, I'm gonna have to speak from experience, and it's almost $500,000.
Mm.
I mean, like between the house and the vehicles and the toys that are here, and the money in the bank and the jewelry, and it's
The
like,
watches.
and it's not, and it's not right. Like it's exactly like it's not cash. It's all like. It's all locked up in in physical value already. You know what I mean? But
It's a solid asset.
right, like yeah, like it's everything's completely liquidable if necessary. Like holy shit. Yeah, just crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I like it. What do we got next up on the docket there, Judge Herm?
Let's see. We've got.
We got 2 and 5 left.
Oh, I just got number 5.
Okay.
We're going 5. So let's start with your number 5.
You're who? Pronouns, pal.
You, sir.
Me. Okay. Oh, God. If you were a cop, would you run the train on the ugly girl cop? Look, we've all seen the pictures. You know, how she gets her jollies off, but she was not an attractive young lady.
No.
No.
No, even in general, even if she was really hot, no. Because how many guys before me? How many guys before me am I really digging into? You don't put your dick in crazy.
I mean, I would do it.
Because for God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
So
Of course,
you know,
that's why we do everything. Look, the old saying is we all look the same in the dark, but at some point the light's got to come back on. And
Yeah,
I don't want to be staring. I don't want to be. I don't want to be staring at a Fraggle. And that's what she looks like. She looked like
that's
she looks like a
hilarious.
Fraggle.
She does. She looks like a special effect. It's like she's not a real person.
Like you're
Like
watching
something-
Alien Autopsy and
Yeah, there she is. Oh.
what
what is
hell
wrong with
that?
us? Oh.
What the hell is that right there?
Anywho,
She got 2 of them, but JJ's.
Ooh.
upon further inspection. All right.
Fun
I've beaten that one into the ground. Who's next on number 5?
Lynch.
Is there beyond this universe?
You cut out on me for a minute there.
Repeat that, please.
Do you believe that there is life beyond this universe?
It would be stupid not to. We cannot be the only sustainable planet in whatever multi-universe gimmick Schneebitz Jones. It's just, unless you're a flat earther and you think this is all manipulative and we're all on the fucking Truman Show and all that bullshit. No, there has to be life out there somewhere. We are not the only sustainable planet. We can't be. There has to be life somewhere.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I don't know as if we'll ever actually have definitive proof on that. Just
Not in
given
our
the grand
lifetime,
scale.
no.
I mean, life kind of happens the way that we understand it, regardless. You could nuclear assault the entire Earth, and in enough time, life would be back. There'd be new life here. It'd be a new top species.
Yeah.
It'd just start all over.
To
Because
use
the
that cheesy,
ingredients
use
are
that cheesy
here.
line.
Because
Yeah,
the
to use that cheesy line
ingredients
from
are
Jurassic
here.
Park. Life will find a way.
You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't think so. I mean, I just don't think that it's. I don't know as if we'll find it. Need something that's in order for us to find it, we kind of have to find some place that's kind of like us. We have no idea how the universe works with creating life that survives on other things and is formed in other ways. I mean, the Decepticons were made out of silica, so.
I mean, there could be three schmucks.
Literally, we're going to science fiction, but to prove my point, we don't know if that's actually some sort of possible somewhere on some planet in some other galaxy.
Other
you know what I
universe.
mean? Like, there's so many. If you start to think about it, we can only have life the way that we know it and understand it. Well, we'll probably never see that, but we also may not have the technology to recognize another form of life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gotta think that the light we see from the stars in the distance are millions of years away. That's light from millions of years ago. Are there three schmucks just like us sitting at the end of their microphone and their webcams doing show like us? I mean, you don't know. You'll never know. But I think it's pompous of us. Yeah, they're number two.
Not as good.
They don't have our charisma.
They don't have our thing. All right,
Yeah,
they're just
that's
there.
right.
All right,
Yeah.
it's just like
I think it's
a ditto. It's not
Yeah.
not as good as
It
the
would
original.
it would be pompous and arrogant of us to think that we're the only thing in the universe that has some sort of hierarchy, food chain, advanced society. First world nations, third world nations. Some poor schmuck named Pablo on planet Xenu, who was looking for a job.
His edible kicked in.
Yeah, it did.
Uh,
Are there butts on other planets? And can I finger
There
them?
are. Yes, finger my butt.
Wow.
That's the Spocker.
2 in the pink
Spocker.
and 2 in the stink.
That's right.
Yes.
Live long and Spocker.
Yeah.
All right, have we hit all the questions on this number?
I did. Did I do number? Did I do? Did I
Reread
Did
it.
I?
We'll
Did I?
we'll find out.
Let's see.
Number 5, I believe.
Let's see. It is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. Given the George Santos thing going on right now, and his misrepresentation, do the voters deserve a new election because they were frauded?
That's a tough one. That's really tough because you can tell all you want about your personal life, but when you run for an office and you put your, these are my platforms. This is what I'm running on. This is what I hope to accomplish. That's a really strange, I'm not going to say slippery slope, but I'm going to have to say no. You elected him. you get what you pay for. Unless there's a reason to pull him from office and get a new election, he's going to have to do something that absolutely breaks the law. Misrepresentation is misrepresentation. Yoga pants are the biggest misrepresentation on the planet because you see a girl with a nice butt.
That's like an encyclopedia. No. You know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but listen, yoga. No, you don't, because sometimes you pull those yoga pants off and you're not looking at a nice butt and a nice shapely pair of legs. You're looking at a thing of busted biscuits when you turn the top and it goes poof. That's what I'm talking about. Yoga pants
it contains the problem.
That's right. It holds the dam water back so it doesn't bust. When you see someone who bought red leggings and when they put them on they turn pink, run in the other direction.
I don't think they deserve another election, but it just proves that
when they get a little see-through. I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
That just means as a can't be trusted. He can't be trusted with truth because he misrepresented himself in so many ways. How could you have any faith in him? You can't.
There are so many others that have done the same thing and they're still out there. Elizabeth Warren being one.
Was so egregious and so way out there. I mean, you can't lie about you can't lie about being Jewish. You either you are or you're not.
Yeah.
There's certain things you can't lie about. You like you said, you can support a community, but to speak yourself and say I am part of that community, just like Rachel Dolezal. I'm black. No, you're not. You're white. You can. Yeah, Dolezal. You can support the community, but just because you support them doesn't mean you are part of that community. Doesn't mean you are black. I can support black causes. You can support black causes. Doesn't mean we're black. Just means we're good people and we like to see support go to the right thing. He's a total fraud. But that doesn't. That being a fraud, he was lied under oath. He didn't. He just lied. Doesn't make him a criminal. Just makes him a man that can't be trusted.
So would you say he's not Jewish, but he's like Jew-ish?
No,
Ish.
No, that's how he used it.
I know.
That's exactly how he used it. Like,
okay,
I watched him use it in the fucking.
Jen is winning MVP and she's been here for 10 minutes. Spandex are a privilege, not a right, and the best politician is the best liar.
See, how old is Jen?
Our age. Well, Jen, I don't want to misrepresent. I don't want to be accused of ageism. She's slightly younger than we are.
I'm just curious. Well, I don't think the best politician is the best liar. I think we focus a lot, unfortunately, on the ones that make mistakes, and I think naturally there's
your answer. She's 44.
I think that naturally you've got some really amazing politicians and that are doing public service. The problem is that you don't hear about them and nobody cares because the good politicians aren't part of the divisive fight we have between red and blue. The politicians that are fucking up and lying and screwing up are the ones that the other side is using as a focal point,
Yeah. And again, Jen comes in with the comment that is perfect. They'll tell you what you want to hear, and then they do what the fuck they want to do anyway.
Well, I don't know. That welcome to management. I don't know what to tell you.
Good call on that one.
I got to do the same thing. Welcome to management. I have to tell you you're an asshole and have you shake my hand and thank me for telling you when you leave the office.
True. I mean, there's no denying it.
Understood.
Life is life. Life is life, and people say things that they don't mean or are inherently not true, and he's inherently not true.
Okay. You make an excellent point.
I mean, he's it's most of it is aside from the religious stuff, a lot of it comes down to what actually makes him qualified. A lot of it is job.
Is he qualified to do a job?
And also the qualifications he had, like his degree actually wasn't real. Some of the stuff on his resume that he uses to get work isn't real. I mean, I don't know if they deserve a new election, but I think they definitely have the right to be like, we just need to toss him the fuck out. Because it's getting equal traction both sides. Both sides are really fucking, a little disgusted with this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So who's still got a question too out there? Nice question, Herm.
That's a very good question. I like that. Very good. Who's left?
Who's next? I still
Who's
got one.
next?
Yeah. Herm, who's next?
Let's see. I went. Who's next? Anybody else do questions?
You're the one running the show here.
What are we doing? Are we what?
Question two. We still have 2 questions. His and mine.
That's right. So Lynch,
Burns, go.
Okay, Lynch says Burns. You say Lynch. I'm gonna flip a coin. Me. All right. At what age did you truly feel you became the best version of yourself?
At what age?
Yeah.
Last year, 49.
Okay.
And
So
only to improve. Only to improve.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I have to pick an answer because it's my question, but I like Jen Sizer's answer. She's not even close yet. Every day, you got a new You got a new chance. When you open your eyes, you can become the better version of yourself. But it's my question. I have to pick an age. I expect you guys to do so. I'm gonna say it was 3 years ago. Once I got through my own, much like Lynch with his personal demons recently, I had to confront mine, and much better for it now. So it started 3 years ago. So 47. And now Thinky McGee. Yeah, well,
It's 48. Well, wait. 48.
Okay.
Yep. Things were rolling really hot in 48.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Lynch ask his questions, and I have to step aside real quick. The phone keeps going off, and I have to answer this call. So,
Okay.
we'll have Lynch ask his question, and I'll ponder it while I'm on the phone.
If you could snap your fingers and make the world a better place, what would you want? What would be the outcome?
All right, I'm gonna go think on this. I'll be right back.
Oh man, that's like super fucking vague, man. Like that's a 4.5 hour dissertation. That's
All right. Pick one thing. Like what would you waste that wish on? You found a genie in a bottle, and it's the last wish that you could snap your finger and change one thing right away. And it doesn't have to be about yourself. It could be about for someone else. It could
I don't know. I mean, other than snap my fingers and bring my parents and my dog back right now, there's really nothing I need super crazy improved in my life. And you can't start doing things like nobody's going to get sick. Well, then the mortality rate goes right the fuck down, and there's no food, and you can't grow it, and it's all a vicious cycle. So, nope. Even those childhood cancer kids, unfortunately, are required. It sucks, but it's required. It's
natural selection.
It's natural selection, and it is required to keep the planet moving on a daily basis. Well, nobody says they deserve to suffer, but that's just part of the role. It's just the way the dice roll out. You can't. I'm not saying it makes it right or it's good, but it's just the way it plays out. People don't deserve to die young. People don't deserve to die in a drunk driving accident that wasn't their fault. But these things are unfortunately all part of what keeps us able to keep going. We don't overpopulate ourselves.
Like you say, 50 is only young if you die at 50. Me, I think it would be getting my dad back. It's selfish, but it's honest.
Yeah, because I mean, I got to be honest. I agree with Thanos.
I don't think he was doing anything wrong. honestly.
I mean, I agree with the idea and the concept. I understand where that's going. A snap and 50% of the people on Earth are gone. Yes, right now it sucks for the people that
That are left behind.
Somebody give me a Cliff Note version of your answers, please. 'Cause
My answer is I would have to make it really personal. I said it's really vague, and he said, "Well, you have a genie, and you can snap one wish." I said, "My parents and my dog come back," because other than that, you can't really change a whole hell of a lot. And we started on the discussion of if you make nobody gets sick anymore, then you don't get
the natural life process
right.
doesn't.
So
it gets
now
thrown
there's
off.
too many people. Now it's overpopulated, way worse than it is, and there's no way to grow the food. And then there's all sorts of other ecosystem issues that go with that. So that would almost be the downfall of our species than it would be to promote it. It would be great for a little while, and then you'd see it over time just downfall itself. And Jen made the comment about no childhood cancer, and I said, unfortunately, those numbers are all necessary. The innocent people who died in a crash, and the other one, I think human beings need a little bit of that pain. It sucks, but also I think pain lets us know that we're alive. So,
If you're feeling something, you're alive.
Mm-hmm.
And pain is an unfortunate byproduct of that.
pain lets you know you're alive.
Very
And
true.
I
I thought about this, and I'm like, what would I do? And it's strange that we're recording this on the day that we're recording this. It would be one thing to say, I just want everybody to get along, but we're on Martin Luther King Day, and he made some incredible speeches over the years. And a lot of them came down to accountability. And I think if everybody truly, if I could snap my fingers, everybody looks in the mirror, owns their shit, and moves on. And that would make life better. Because unfortunately, we do a lot more finger pointing now. Are you going to die? Please don't die. I would vote that Herm doesn't die. No, seriously. We do have an attitude problem. We do have an entitlement problem. It comes down to a lot of things. But once you
we're
reach
just
the age
doing
of,
what we learned.
yes, but what it was taught to us.
I learned it from watching you.
It's okay. We didn't know we had white privilege either.
We didn't know we had white privilege.
Yeah, we have an accountability problem. That starts at the beginning. Not my kid, or I didn't do it, or I had reasons, or fuck off. Own your shit. Move on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like
Even
Jen
Jen
says,
says so. Own it. And move the fuck on.
Move the fuck on. Yep.
Done and done. All right, so I think that kills off all our questions. Do we have time for a bonus?
It can't be killing off all the questions.
Why? You still got a question there, bro?
Yeah, let's see. One,
Oh,
no,
Jesus
I
Christ.
got four, but didn't have a fifth question, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
All right, so we did
So this
the
would be your final.
grandparents.
Yeah.
Do we do question fives? So we need to do
Yeah.
question twos.
We are on question 2 now. Did you do
All right.
yours?
No,
God damn it.
no.
This is
Who the fuck
exactly.
is running this show? What's going on? Where's the
Yeah.
fucking producer?
Find him and beat him with a stick.
All right, so whose
Somewhere
turn
in
is it to do
poop hole.
question two?
Yours.
Okay.
You're headlining this event. You are the final
right.
question.
Excellent. Okay, so what's a smell that you wish they made into a candle?
Well, I have a bacon
What-
candle, so that's already been
Gwyneth
done.
Paltrow's vagina. They do that. Damn.
I know they do. Because we were just talking about it yesterday at Mark's house, getting ready for our annual trip to New Hampshire. That smell of burning race fuel. There's nothing like it in the whole world.
All right.
And I don't think Yankee Candle has hit upon that one yet.
Nope, they didn't touch mine either. Nope.
Sunoco 104 Now at Yankee Candle.
For real.
With a little.
All right, Lynch. So what's your answer to that?
Oh, geez. I like the smell of gasoline, but I don't know if I'd want it as a candle. I don't know. Who's a real hot actress? Megan Fox's driver's seat. I don't fucking know.
All right.
I don't fucking know.
That could be
Before
interesting.
or after Taco Bell?
Doesn't matter.
And Machine Gun Kelly.
Doesn't matter.
Vinyl pools or balls? Vinyl balls, I get it. Or vintage car exhaust? Motorcycle exhaust. Good call. What about freshly laid asphalt?
That's mine.
Ooh, I
Is
do
it
like that
really?
one.
Mine is
I like
literally
that.
the smell of asphalt as it's being laid when it's super strong and hot, and it's like I want an asphalt candle, like jet black
Sexy.
with chunks of rock that have chunks of rock in it. Fuck yes, I want an asphalt candle. I don't care how they fucking do it. I want it done.
That is hilarious.
It's asphalt. Yes.
Oh, it's always the ass's
and
fault.
diesel exhaust.
Ooh, very nice.
Diesel exhaust.
Very nice. One that I hope never gets made is, I call it low tide.
Ooh.
You ever been around a marina or a fishing hole at low tide?
Yes.
And it smells like ass and more ass and extra ass.
Yes.
And one of my ex-girlfriends.
I think I know her too.
I don't know. Fast food fries is one. I enjoy that smell.
You'd think McDonald's would have cornered the market on that by now.
You got Yankee Candle McDonald's collaboration.
There you
You
go.
got these brewers. You got these two brewers making fancy beer. Make a fucking candle. It smells like a large order of fries with no salt.
Fresh hot fries now at Yankee Candle.
Yeah.
And how many minutes do they have from the time you dump them and salt them to the time you have to 86 them?
It was apparently in 2020, Yankee Candle did a group of
No shit. Look at that.
Look at that, some bitch.
they are the ingredients to a quarter pounder. They came as a set. It was the bun, the ketchup, the pickles, the cheese, the onions, and the beef.
Yeah, but there's no fresh hot fries.
They were created at there you go. I mean, it can be done. There it is. The candles were created to celebrate the burger's nearly 50-year run.
Wow.
Got to find me some of those.
Yeah, right? It's a limited run, so you may be on eBay tonight, drunken in your drawers,
I was just gonna
ordering
say,
McDonald's
drunk.
candles.
Drunk.
Well, he's not drunk. Sorry, we gotta
That's me.
dial that back.
That's me. That's me. Well, no, he'll be on like 4 edibles with his own finger in his own ass on one hand and his other hand on the mouse.
Hey, speaking of drunken purchases, did that Kiss Funko Pop ever come in?
Not yet.
Oh, the rat
Not yet.
bastards! Oh,
I saw
right.
those in Walmart in Groton. They had them displayed there for on
I
clearance.
saw one, and I was talking to Mike one night, and I said, "You know what? I should have picked it up when I had the chance."
Yeah,
And 3 minutes later, he doot here. You don't have to do it now.
I put an order in. It's just I'm waiting for it to happen. It's probably wait 4 years from China for crying out fucking loud. But
Ding 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 ding.
Oh my god! Fa ra 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 ra.
Ra, ra,
All right,
ra, ra.
I'm sneaking one in. I'm sneaking one in. I don't give a
All
fuck
right.
anymore. Bonus question: if you could sit with one serial killer, alive or dead, for one whole day and ask all the questions you want, no limit, who would it be?
Jack the Ripper.
Ooh, going old school.
Personal favorite.
Oh, come on, computer.
That Commodore's really fucking hauling ass, buddy.
You. It's a TRS-80.
That's what I'm saying. This asshole's got a tape
I would-
drive going on.
I would say Richard Ramirez.
Ooh, all right.
He's an interesting dude.
Hang out with him at the Cecil Hotel.
Yes. Yeah.
And you'll be in the water tower next. Oh, wow. Well, since you guys told me Kuklinski doesn't count as a serial killer, even though it was proven that he counts as a serial killer, I'm going in a different direction. I'm going to BTK, Dennis Rader. How do you exhibit a placid, normal
No, I think no,
family lifestyle
right.
and do the things you did?
Kuklinski has all the right behaviors, but unfortunately, the money doesn't make him. That's what we figured out. It's they're doing it for money.
All right, I'm still throwing.
I definitely
still throwing a flag.
He definitely killed people serially in the sense of the word that they were. It was quite fucking repetitive.
Right. No,
but not under the. But I guess not by the textbook.
Yeah, I understand.
He definitely did kill a lot of people. He did serially, one right after the other. Yes.
I'm going on the Google machine because I want to know who Jen's talking about.
Oh, the HAs.
She talking about Sonny?
Yeah, the head of the Hells Angels.
She talking about Sonny.
Yeah, I think
She's
so.
talking about Sonny.
No, that's a TV show. The
No.
Mad
Sonny.
Bomber.
No, Sonny.
Yves Trudeau.
I know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm the biker in this group. Trust me, I know who the
That's
fuck
a
she's
good
talking
point.
about. She talking about Sonny.
All right, then. It's Sonny.
Yeah, she said yes, Sonny.
That's
Okay,
an 81,
well, Sonny.
That's 81 right there.
With or without share, you know.
Yep.
You go about your
HA,
business.
baby.
You do your thing. All right, Sonny. The fuck do I know? The Google machine was wrong this time. It was, actually, because it doesn't say Sonny in there. But if that's who you're talking about, that's the one.
That's the guy
I
that
have to
actually
buy it.
started
It's your
the Hells
answer.
Angels and was the president for a while.
Right? I don't watch Sons of Anarchy. Knock it off with that shit.
Good show.
It
Entertaining.
was. I saw a couple
It was horrible.
5-10 episodes. It was okay.
It was horrible.
It's not the greatest show ever written.
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like the new Tom Cruise Maverick movie.
Mm.
It was a great movie. However, there's one problem. It never happened.
Mm.
Do you know what happens when you eject out of a plane at going 7,300 miles an hour?
Pieces of you
Like
go
you said
one
in
way.
the beginning.
That
He was so high at that speed, the airplane designed for sleekness was getting hot and shit. His body instantly vaporized the minute he came out of that plane.
yeah.
That movie never happened.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for the people in the back that are down with the realism, that movie never happened. He never landed. He was burned up. He never got a shootout.
We got Crispy Goose.
Oh, it was crispy, all right. It was ashy, not classy, you know.
Do you cook the crispy
Ooh.
goose with shallots?
Oh, yes.
Maybe some leeks?
Yeah.
Some
Goose is-
undercooked
a little bit
some
of
undercooked lamb.
truffle.
Goose
Some
is
truffle
bullshit.
oil.
Goose is bullshit. It's a pile of
There you
fucking
go.
fucking ash.
Right.
Everybody's
All right.
throwing a line.
Oh, my Lord. So one of you two, Jamokes, had a fantastic idea for next week. And if that's what we're doing, whoever came up with the fantastic idea has to tell the good people before we go.
That's Lynch. It's
I
Lynch's
think
idea.
that's me. So I was pondering and postulating what we could do for a topic, and it just kind of rolled out of my head. We're going to recap classic movies and put a completely different set of actors in lead roles. Now, I'm not talking about, like modern day classics. I'm talking like Gone with the Wind, Star Wars. That's a
Like
classic
The
film. That's
Godfather
about as
with
The
starring
Godfather.
Martin Short.
Yes. There
See,
you
I
go.
was thinking Scarface starring Pee Wee Herman.
That's kind of where I'm going. You know what I mean? Like,
Say hello to my little friend.
Chi-Chi, get the Yale.
Grab the gun. Leave the cannoli.
or Major League, but it's like Liam Neeson, Benedict Cumberbatch, like the most solid, straight fucking. Just
Oh,
Get in
wait,
front of
wait.
the ball. Get in front of the ball, Dorn. Don't give me any of this Olay bullshit.
that's what I'm saying. It's like totally straight, like totally these serious actors. And
You wait.
Yes.
You wait until you hear my Star Wars cast.
All right,
doozy.
Jen, you better get on that because if you're here next week, you get to tell us some of your picks.
Yeah,
Just
Full
not
Metal
tonight.
Jacket, but it's done with like the Canadian group that's got like what's his name there, Eugene Levy and his son and his and Catherine. What's her name is? Come on,
I would take
Moranis.
I would take Full Metal Jacket.
done by
And
Letterkenny.
Nope, I would recast Full Metal Jacket with all those crazy men and women who do the Spanish telenovelas. That's something for your Telemundo.
Fro Gigante.
Oh my lord!
You can't tell
Full
me
Metal
you didn't
Jacket,
watch Salvador.
but it's done with the cast of like a kids movie, like I don't know, like what's the movie with the penguins there? Fucking
Happy Feet?
no, not that one. The one with they're in the zoo and Chris Rock. Fucking yes, Madagascar. Full Metal
there you
Jacket
go.
done as a cartoon with Madagascar characters. Just fuck some
Interesting.
shit up.
All right. Jeff says the Muppets. The Muppets are going to be in what movie? Come on now, Jeff's got to be on the ball. Jeff, come on. None of this Olay bullshit.
Olay!
Okay. So Lynch came up with that, and I happen to be watching on Peacock. If you haven't seen the new George Lopez comedy show,
Apocalypse Now with the Muppets.
there you go. Ooh, that'd be fun. Have Kermit singing about the smell of napalm in the morning.
The horror.
Watch the new Lopez
horror.
versus Lopez, where it's Lopez. The name of the episode is Lopez versus Spanish, and they're trying to teach their son Spanish, and the mom doesn't know
Oh yes,
Spanish.
the mom doesn't do the Spanish thing. I saw that episode.
The end of that show had me on my ass laughing.
I don't do. And when he comes down the stairs, I don't do.
And he's got the little
The
greasy
mustache, and he's got the fucking slick suit, fucking Puerto Rican suit. I said, hey.
And of course, they're doing the telenovela, and he can't say, I slept with your sister. He's like, you're mad because I took a nap with your sister.
Yeah. It's just
I'm gonna have to
that was
watch
really
that now.
good shit. It
But
was
to
really
see
good
to
shit.
see that little dude come down the stairs in
Come
his,
down the stairs at the bar.
in his Scarface
hey.
suit, he's got the gold chain.
Yeah.
Hair parted
Hair
to the
slicked.
side.
The stash
The
penciled in.
The Frank Lopez mustache.
Yes.
Oh, and there's George just like, what the fuck am I looking at?
What the hell?
Oh, good times.
Animal says, this is my rifle. This is my gun.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be doing that, and probably none of the movies we just spoke about. But
Just thinking
I
of the,
really
prostitute.
did have to think about this,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and I think
thought
I'm
we'll
halfway
cast that.
through. But I like when Lynch finally came in and said, "But we're not recasting them to make them better. We're recasting them to make them terrible."
To wreck them.
Mm-hmm.
Or funny, or just
Yeah,
an
all right.
outrageous, or just an outlandish cast.
So you
No.
take like if you wanted to take The Godfather and make it into a comedy, and your Don Corleone is now, I don't know, Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you
Like you use like 1979 cast of Saturday Night Live to
Right. Steve
cast a
Martin.
movie.
Steve Martin as Don Corleone.
Right.
With a big nose, like Roxanne.
All right.
I'm a wild and crazy Don.
Oh shit.
Waka
All
waka
right.
waka.
Oh shit.
Buddy Bear.
And not that I have a least favorite actor, so I guess all bets are off. We can cast anybody you like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Nothing recent though. We're
Yeah, we're just trying to totally screw him up and make it some interesting shit. That's all.
I might have two or three, but I will say anybody caught casting Steven Seagal will get their house burnt to the ground.
no, he's the
yeah,
PA.
No, that's not really. Not really. Not really.
No.
All right,
No.
you got your marching orders for next week, listeners.
All right.
Recast the movie of your choice and make it just as wild and fucked up as you can.
Uh-huh.
And we'll
Make
be
it
right there
sassy.
for you.
Right here.
Judgment falls upon you at first light. I'm the hand of God. I'm the dark Messiah. I'm the vengeful one. In the blackest moments of a dying world, what have you
Do you think it's too late for me to apply for the police academy?
No.